Alright, so we are 4 weeks away from WrestleMania 13, headlined by Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels. No gimmick. Doesn't need to be an Iron Man match. Also, The Undertaker is going to collide with Mankind, Ken Shamrock, and Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Stampeders are going to be in action. The returning Legion of Doom, who you guys saw last week that I'm signed. I'm going to sign them, but I have signed them, if that makes sense. What else you're going to see? Nation of Domination in action. You're going to see Common action tonight against who saved Rikishi last week. Psycho Sid vs. Goldust will be announced. Here the show starts off with Vader attacking The Undertaker along with Mankind and Jake the Snake Roberts. Vader's going to do his, he just signed with WCW. It was announced Sunday, so there's 14 days left in his contract here. So it's going to be Vader versus Undertaker tonight, and Vader is going to job to someone next week in the main event as well. Here The Rock defeats Kama by pinfall, gaining momentum against the Nation Domination. The Maivia, I think their actual name is the Noah, something like that, family, with Yokozuna, Rikishi, now Rocky Maivia. The family are together against the Nation of Domination. After that, Brian Pillman's in a promo talking about his victory last week about Owen and British Bulldog. And then all of a sudden, British Bulldog and Owen Hart come down and start attacking, and only for you hear the glass to break, and none other than Stone Cold Steve Austin comes down and fights him off, throws him over the top rope, and then Stone Cold and Brian Pillman just stare each other down to, fade to black, next segment, whatever. And this is going to turn Stone Cold face, turn his complete success. I wish I was able to do the double turn, but the main event's more important than Stone Cold versus Bret Hart. Shawn Michaels is more important right now, if that makes sense. And so I decided to make the best possible match, which was with Brian Pillman versus the Stampeders for the tag titles. And it's going to be interesting with the Hollywood Blondes kind of back together, only for me to sign Legion of Doom. New Age Outlaws just came together, signed Steven Regal. Maybe he could find a tag partner. Whole bunch. The Headbangers, haha. And then the APA, can't never forgetting about. I don't take them lightly. Following that, we get Psycho Sid challenging Goldust. Sid's like, you attacked me the past 2 weeks. He does something crazy, says crazy shit about Goldust, and then they agree for a match at WrestleMania. Maybe it'll be some type of brawl. This would be a year after Goldust and Piper, so I don't know. Following that, we're in action with Ken Shamrock, 1-2-3 Kid, Barry Windham facing Hunter Hearst Helmsley and the New Age Outlaws, who get the win. The heels get the win when Triple H pins Ken Shamrock by pinfall after Road Dogg or Billy Gunn hits Ken Shamrock with the IC title. I had Triple H team with the New Age Outlaws as a way, to wink to the future, and if I want to do that, the DX, which I don't know yet. That's at least a year, and so ahead. So we'll see. Following that, Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels trade insults in the ring and talking about their match at WrestleMania. Bret Hart saying he's coming back for revenge from last year, and Shawn's not going to walk away with the title this year. I think these two are just in the ring. You put them together in the ring, people pay attention. Alright, following that, we get The Undertaker. Not telling who's turning. We get The Undertaker defeating Vader by Tombstone, picking up a great match. Like I said, Vader, I'm not going to squash him. I'm not going to have him lose to The Rock or Rikishi right now, but, have him lose to guys who he's going to boost up. Next week, Vader's going to be taking on Stone Cold, because, obviously Stone Cold is the next guy, quote. And to have him pick up a huge win over Vader would mean a lot. Yeah, so that's going to be a main event in next week's episode. See how, I think we beat WCW here, and we did. Here, who's this? Oh, ooh, maybe, this is a possibility. What would I do with him? Maybe. We'll shortlist him. And then we'll see how much. I think we should make a bid for him no matter what. Alright, let's give him. Just give him the same amount, like in 5 years. Because, you know, he's still. You know, this way at least WCW's offer will go up. Try to milk whatever money I can out of them so they get broke. Here, while WCW puts on a dud. Yikes. Ric Flair and Booker T. They must have poor chemistry because that should be a decent match. Other than that, 5 matches, 1 angle. That's why the ratings suck, because their matches aren't that great. I mean, Dean Malenko had a match where it was a 49 rating. Canyon, Disco Inferno, 27 rating. But, you know, if they're carried by angles, and I think I'm carried by matches, so I think I'd enjoy my product a little bit more. I'm here signing Triple H. I'm going to show you guys what happens with Scott Steiner next. I had to resign on Mankind and Savia Vega. I'm only resigning Savia for 6 months. I know I haven't used him yet, but he's still in the 50s in popularity. Use him. Well, obviously I'm keeping Mankind around. Mike Barton on the rise. Alright. Scott Taylor. He's just some guy. You know. He's too hot. Alright, let's see what WCW's offering. I don't know. What would I do with Scott Steiner? I don't know. I don't know how I would use his character. But he's really good. At the time, at least. You know, he's not the steroided freak he'd become with all of his freakzillas. Or to freakzilla and have his freaks. This would be hard to turn down, but I don't think I'm going to pursue it because, you know, I just don't see him having a good run other than mid-carder here, and he's not going to be worth the money, and I put it elsewhere. So that's it for this episode. A longer episode, I think. Thank you for watching. Tell me if I made a mistake not signing Scott Steiner. I know he's a legend on Reddit. He's probably going to call me fat. It's whatever. I'm not fat, Scott. I'm in shape. Muscular, damn it. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.